to me. I despise. 'Cause it means destruction of innocent life. War means tears, the thousands of mothers' eyes when their sons walk away and lose their life. I said, whoa, good God, y'all.
What is it good for?
Absolutely, get sad again.
What is it good for?
Absolutely. Listen to me. It ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Friend only to the undertaker. The thought of war blows my mind. War is causing rest, but then they come to generation. Induction, then destruction. Who wants to die? Good job, y'all.
What is it good for?
Absolutely. Sad, sad, sad. Oh, yeah.
What is it good for?
Absolutely. Listen to me. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. Got one friend, that's the undertaker. That's shining in your faces. Made it disabled, never ending. Life is but too short and precious. It's been fighting wars each day. War can't give life, it can only take it away. God, y'all.
What is it good for?
Absolutely. Say it again. Oh, Lord.
What is it good for?
Absolutely. Listen to me. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. Bring only to the undertaker. He's loving the Is there no place for him today? They say we must fight to keep our freedom. The Lord knows there's got to be a better way. John, y'all.
What is it good for?
You tell. Say it, say it, say it, say it. Good Lord.
What is it good for?
Stand up and shut it. It ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Bring down to the undertaker.
We're downtuned by a half step to get in the same key as Edwin Starr's version of War, which is E flat minor. Take your first string, tune it down to D sharp is what your tuner's likely to say. Second string down to A sharp. Third string down to F sharp. Fourth down to C sharp. Fifth down to G sharp. Sixth down to D sharp. Now you've got a guitar that acts as if it's in standard tuning, but it's a half step lower than standard pitch. And that means we don't have to mess around with nasty keys like E flat minor. We can play as if we're in E and still be in Edwin Starr's key. Even though it's in, let's forget using E flat now, we'll start talking about it as if it's in E. Even though it's in E minor, we're going to play it using a power chord E, which is technically neither major nor minor. You want the fifth string at 7 and the fourth and third strings at 9. And we're going to play consistently in this song the low end of the chord. So coming from the 6th, strumming down through the strings, but you will rarely, if ever, hit the first string. You might occasionally get the second, but mainly you're around 6, 5, 4 and 3. Now that riff is your chorus riff. So this first chord is an E chord, it's technically an E5, an E with no third. We're going to go down, down, down and stop it. Then we're going to come to a G-type power chord. The 6th string at 3 and the 5th and 4th strings at 5. We'll hit that twice on down strums. And then we'll do 2 down strums on damped strings. So relax your fingers and mute with the left hand. And then your right hand goes down, down. So far we've gone down, down, down. Or we're going to stop it. Down, 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 stop. Down, down, mute, mute. And we'll do one more down on the G chord, which can ring. But the count, of course, is syncopated for a funky song like this. It's counting 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and. Yep. 6 times round that riff is the chorus every time it comes up. You might notice there, instinctively, I'm putting a little slap in before the first G power chord. Down, 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 slap, there, down, down. That's coming out of the right hand, with this part of the right hand dropping onto the strings so that the pick hits dead strings. That's a feel thing, it's an instinctive thing. I haven't notated it on the tab, but if you feel it the same way I do, you'll be putting that in there. 1 and 2, or 1 and 2, 3 and 4. It's coming on the 3 there. But feel free just to leave that empty, that won't matter at all. That's what happens if you leave it empty. What isn't good for absolutely nothing. Great stuff. 6 times, as I said, that chord riff is your chorus. And then we've got the verses. And the verses we're going to play around an E minor chord shape up at the 7th fret. You've got a 5-string bar at the 7th fret, the top 5 string, 6th string is open. You've got the 2nd string at 8 and the 4th and 3rd strings at 9. And we'll go into this funky kind of disco feel. That pattern is going to be your verse. So we're going out of this chord shape. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. That's the first 3 beats. Then all fingers away except the bar, down, down. Counting 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and. The 4 and is the fingers coming away and just exposing the bar. Now there's another feel thing going on in here. To get it a bit funkier, I'm relaxing the chord shape after each down strum. So a lot of the quick down up that follows that down strum, down, down, up, down, is not on fully ringing strings. It's much of it is on muted strings. The 6th is open, so you'll still hear that. And it may be that, you know, just on that last up, I might have depressed the strings again. I'd have to think when exactly I put them back down again. Yeah, often the up strum will be with the strings back down again. It's really a feel thing, just trying to get a little sense of extra funkiness into that strum. Let me do that very slowly. If the count helps you, it's 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and. Even though it's funky, it's not that fast actually, this song. Try not to let it run away with you. So that's the first of the bars of the chorus. The second one, which is the only other one there is, has the way I play it is the little finger comes off, goes back on, comes off again at the end of the bar. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, off, on, off. That's just the little finger. You can, if you want, take all the fingers away. Down. That'll work fine too if you find that easier. So those 2 bars alternate. The one that's just 2 downs at the bar and the one that's the little finger off, on, off, they alternate. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down is followed by down, down, up, down, down, up, down, off, on, off. And they're counting 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and repeat. 4 times around that 2-bar sequence is your verse, which means, bless you, that you've got the whole song, because the song is a sequence of choruses and verses. So every chorus will be the same way. After you play the verse, you go back to the chorus. What is it good for? Simply nothing. And after every chorus comes a verse. So, you know, you've got the lyric over the top of that, of course. War I despise, cause it means destruction of innocent lives. Yeah, and just keep going like that. And back to the chorus. One little thing I do as I'm playing through this is, rather than try and recreate the power chord on the E, look, I've already got the 5th string at 7 and the 4th and 3rd strings at 9, which is what I want. So I just hit the initial power chord of the chorus after a verse out of that shape, down, 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 and then I slide the shape down to nothing, which is quite effective. By the time you get down there, it's basically time to hit the G. What is it good for? But when I come back up, of course, I will play it as a regular power chord. That's about all I do. The only other little thing that's going on in the song is, you can't play this as a solo performance, but if you have a second guitarist or something, there's a little lick that pops up in every chorus. Second string at 8 and the ring finger at 10. You're going to bend and release it from 10 and pull it off to 8. Now a quick jump back to 3rd string 9 and 7, pull off 9 to 7, and then hammer on pull off 3 more times. I say 3 more times, so it's 9, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9, all out of one pick. Now it comes in on the 2nd bar of the chorus, so it's right as you hit that final G that rings on its own, you're coming in with the lick. So bend and release 10, pull off to 8, and the 9, 7. That many times. And so it's counting 1 and 2 E and 3 E. And 4 E and 1 E and 2. Those final segments of hammering on, pulling off, are back over the original E chord again, the home chord. There it is, slowed down.